Signature Bruce Dickinson long-held note. Not the longest. Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host and Luigi of Libretto, Ken Levine. I'm a singer and vocal coach here on YouTube, and today we are looking at and reacting to Iron Maiden and their song Remember Tomorrow. But before we remember tomorrow, I'd ask you to please remember to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the great stuff we produce here every week on the channel. Okay, all right. So, Remember Tomorrow, Iron Maiden. This one is a suggestion from 077 Design Studios. Hey Ken, check out this singing and playing from Maiden from their European tour. It's probably one of the best tours out there. It's a pretty bold statement. Here's the link for the song Remember Tomorrow. So he's added a link and we are about to review that in 3, 2, 1, go.
Tonight is a kind of a special show because we're doing songs. We're doing a lot of old songs tonight. We're doing a lot of songs only from the first 4.
This is live in Ullevi, Sweden.
It's Iron Maiden Killers, Number of the Beast, Peace of Mind, all right?
Okay, so this is
a long time
from 2009, I think?
Some of these songs, and in fact, it may be the last time we ever do some of them on stage. Because, I'll tell you about it later, but we've got a whole bunch of other plans for the future, which I'll tell you about later in the show. Anyway, this song was the song that, well, it got me the job with Iron Maiden.
This guy's like,
long time ago.
What?
Long
you
time
can
ago,
apply to me?
Wait,
Let's just look at this guy. Can you apply to be part of Iron Maiden? Oh, that would be awesome. You mean I have a shot? The look of confusion. He's like, just get to the music, man.
Long time ago, long time ago, they asked me to sing this little song. And they said, if you sing this song, you're in. So I sang it about 5 times in the first Iron Maiden tour we ever did. Brings back a lot of memories for me. And, well, it's a very cool song. It's called Remember Tomorrow.
This is a song that got me the job with Iron Maiden. Okay. I guess at that point they had a different lead singer. Always thought Bruce Dickinson was the original, but maybe they had someone else.
Unchain the colors before my eyes. Yesterday's sorrows, tomorrow's white lies. Scan the horizon, the clouds take me higher. I shall return.
Paul piano. Signature Bruce Dickinson long-held note. Not the longest. I love it that the band wears its own merch. There he is.
Tears for remembrance and tears for joy. Tears for somebody, for this lonely boy. Out of the madness, the old seeing eye flickers above us. To light up.
That's cool. Let's just go back there a little bit. Okay, so I've noticed Bruce has got his eyes closed for this entire opening phrase or verse, a couple of verses actually, where he is trying to create that interior space for him to really get into the soul of this particular song. And what a pro. I mean, it does take a lot when you're going from that extrovert energy in a performance, sending that energy out all the time, to actually bringing yourself and reining that energy in, vocal energy as well. And of course now he's unleashing a lot of his vocal prowess on this one melismatic passage, which it's mind-meltingly good. Let's have a listen. Turn on my headphones here. Oh, change in tempo here. Coming back now, taking the stage. Straddling the monitors.
Unchain the colors before my eyes. Yesterday's sorrows, tomorrow's white lies. Scan the horizon, the clouds taking on you.
Okay, so always impressed to see Bruce Dickinson do his thing and do it so well. One of the interesting things I noticed about his performance style when he's on stage is he's running around, he's doing a lot of athleticism, engaging the crowd and holding their attention. This one, of course, is a much more subdued song, so he's pouring that energy into himself. Like, I don't know how to describe this. Instead of trying to push the audience or bowl them over with the power and intensity of his voice, of his vocalism, he's trying to do something a little bit different and draw people in. That changing of the energy and the flow of energy as you're trying to lead the audience through a smooth and expressive vocal tour is really, really important. And it's not necessarily intuitive until you're up on stage and you realize, oh, I got to switch things up. If I'm always like this and sending my energy out there like some music theater newbie and saying, it's all jazz hands, then the audience will get tired. They get worn out by that. You need to sort of draw them in and reverse the polarity of that energy. And Bruce does this. He's just a master of it. I mean, if you're wanting to find someone to emulate a stage present, I mean, you can't find a finer example than Bruce Dickinson doing what he does. And here's a good example of switching that energy around, taking a commanding presence, a commanding taking command of the stage and drawing the audience in. And you'll probably see at some point where he'll go from that eyes closed position that we see him here, trying to create that interior world, to sending that energy out. I haven't seen this video before, so I don't know. Maybe he doesn't do that, but and maybe he does it on a subsequent song. But let's just follow that and just see what happens, where he goes with this.
But I shall return from out of
So good. That was a high note. Yeah. Bang a gong, man. Yeah, I just wanted that one note. That one right there. Cue gong! Louder! There we go. Yes. Okay, yeah, thank you very much. Studio, what were you? Design Studios 007 or 077 Design Studios for recommending that. Remember Tomorrow. That was an interesting take. I hadn't seen one of their live. That was an interesting take. That was a cool ride. It was interesting to see them do something different live from the high energy, high impact numbers that I've seen them do thus far. Live with the whole, of course, crowd just going bananas. This seems a very sort of like, it's the middle of the day. We're a little bit more subdued. We're not ready yet for the super high energy numbers. So we're gonna have something a little bit. I'm really struggling at this point to come up with something interesting and new and fresh to say about Bruce Dickinson's approach to how he uses his voice, other than just to marvel at the ability that he can switch between these delicate and subdued piano moments where he's in his lower register and full command over his register, and then being able to spring up to these high fry screams, which are so intense, virile, and potent at the same time. Yeah, marvelous, incredible performance. Obviously, the other members of the band all on point with those tempo changes and really sounding so incredibly tight. Great guitar solos as well. I'm seeing Iron Maiden for the guitar gods that they are as well, and understanding that that's a big part of their potency is their ability to create these magical moments with their guitars. Incredible. Okay, yes. So remember tomorrow, Iron Maiden. Remember that we are celebrating the merry month of Maiden of May 2021. This is a lot of fun. I've been enjoying this deep dive into the music of Iron Maiden and Bruce Dickinson's vocals in particular. It's a lot of fun. Now, maybe you want to do a deep dive into your own vocal mastery and maybe take a smooth and expressive tour through what you can do. Now, there's a lot of pointers that vocal coaches can give you. Learning one-on-one locally, there might be someone living in your area that can point you in the right direction. Some exercises to engage your core and look deeply into your voice. But times being what they are, it's not always possible to find a local teacher. There's lots of us out here in YouTube land. You can reach out to a vocal coach. Doesn't have to be me. But if you want to work with me, I'll be sure to leave those links down below in the description. Get a hold of me at kenlevinevocalcoach.com or my Wizio channel. And as always, please remember to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the great stuff we produce here every week on the channel. It's always a lot of fun to connect with you all. Please leave your comments down below, and I do read them, as many as I can, and I respond to them when I can. I'm just but one man here in my lonely little studio doing what I love to do, reacting to great music. And if you have made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.